The first customer I ever served was a service failure. I was 16. I started in a retail clothing store. It was my very first day, and I'd been on the floor for maybe 15 minutes getting a little bit of training. And the person who's supposed to be training me, showing me around, says, "I'm going on break. Here's the key to the dressing room. Good luck." I was a little freaked out. I hadn't even met my coworkers yet. I didn't even know what we sold. I didn't even know what to do. I was really just immediately hoping that I don't interact with any customers. Perhaps I could just, straighten some shirts or fold something, and totally thought about taking the name tag off, blending in as a customer, and then she'll come back and she'll finish training me and everything's fine. But of course, that's not what happens. Customer shows up almost immediately, and I'll never forget. He comes right up to me and says, "Excuse me, do you carry Dockers?" And I had that moment of panic where I don't know. And so I'm looking around and I'm hoping maybe there's like a neon sign somewhere with like a big arrow. It's just like Docker section right here. And I would have been okay. Like, "Oh, let me take you over to the Docker section." But of course there's no sign. So I'm just like, ugh. And I can't stop my mouth from saying, "I don't know." Well, I never even got another chance. The customer got angry. He said something about, kids these days. He turns around, he storms out of the store. And I felt like a total idiot. I think we all know "I don't know" is not the right answer in that situation. But I didn't have the experience to stop myself from saying that. And so I remember thinking, I never want to feel like an idiot like that ever again. I mean, I've been in training and customer service for well over 20 years now. And it really started with that one customer, because that feeling of being totally incompetent, I hated that feeling. I wanted to learn how to do better and handle those situations differently so that the next customer I felt great. And so from that day forward, I started by learning all of our products so that I always had the answer to those questions. And I also knew that, frankly, the person who's supposed to be training me didn't put me in a position to be successful. And if she had done a better job, then maybe I wouldn't have felt that. So it was my fault, but it was also her fault too. And from that point forward, I put those two concepts together. Employees need to take responsibility for improving their performance, but we need to put them in the right position so they can be successful.